Alright guys, sorry I didn't put the video up sooner. Been having some problems trying to get it uploaded, so I'm just going to go ahead and record again. Hopefully I can do this in a short period for you. Here we go. Let's just see. We're talking about surface area. Pretty much you already know how to find area, which is what covers a shape, so we should be in very good shape. You should have that skill down and we should be able to rock and roll. Alright, a couple of things. Let's just talk about what surface area is. Since area means covers, surface just means that it's a surface area of a three-dimensional figure. It means find the area of this section plus this section and add it to this section, add it to the side over here, add it to the back, add it to the front. Basically you're adding all sides together, all the area of all the sides together. That is called surface area. Now that is considered total surface area. In this case over here we're talking lateral, which means sides only, which means you do not include the bases. The two bases that are the same are the ones that, the two shapes that are the same are your bases. That's what gives a prism the actual name. So right here, these two are your bases. However, when it says lateral, sides only, the way I like to remember that is a ladder. If you think about it, when you use a ladder, you can put it on the side of a wall, on the side of a house. You don't put it on top of the house and get on it. That would be kind of crazy. You don't put it under the house and climb on it, because that would be kind of crazy too. It's just lateral on the side. Think of a ladder on the side. Here we go. So basically I would turn around and add the area of all these rectangles here. The bottom one, the front one, the back one, and the side one. That would actually be my lateral surface area. While over here, my total was all sides, top and bottom. So all of the areas added up would be my total there. Now, if I had a prism that looked like this and they asked for total, I would basically go ahead and add the two areas of the bases too. If you look at the next one, it's a triangular prism. This one says total. So this one for sure, I always like to go outline my two bases. Once again, it's the two shapes that look alike. That's what gives it the name. And a prism always has rectangular sides, rectangular faces, which are all these here. The one in the back. Yeah, I went ahead and colored in the bases because in this case it's total. I'm going to go ahead and add all of them. So I'm going to add the area of this triangle plus the area of that triangle, which happen to be the same because they're the same bases, same shape, same size. Then add the area of the bottom rectangle, side rectangle, the back rectangle. That would be my total surface area. Alright, let's come over here. We're talking about a pyramid, and it goes same idea. The lateral surface is just the side, so I would add the area of all the triangles only. The base is not going to be added in. A pyramid only has one base, that's why it ends up in a point, but I would not add that one in because it's just the lateral. Alright, then coming over to the next one. Now that one does say total surface area, so in this case I would add the side just like I did on the other one, but this time I am going to add the bottom also. So if you get the idea, lateral just means add the side ones. Total means do all of them. Same thing for the cylinder. I'm going to add, well actually in this case it's lateral, so only the side. So this curved surface, I'm going to unfold it and I end up with a rectangle, and that's your surface, your lateral surface area. On the next one, of course, you have total, which means I would add this curved surface area, but you would also add the area of these two circle bases. Easy enough if you're just doing it with pictures, with nets. You can unfold them and then kind of work with them that way. However, in our case, we also have a tool that can help us a lot, which is using formulas. And we know order of operations, so as long as we follow those after we plug in, we should be in good shape. If we start here, the biggest thing I have to tell you, you have to kind of memorize, create a flashcard if you have to, are these two big letters. Big P is perimeter of the base, and big B is area of the base. You would just have to know those by memory because they are not on the formula chart, and they're important, so when you go plug it into these formulas, you know what to put in there. So here we go, just real quick. If you come over here, big P is a perimeter of the base, so I'm going to go find the perimeter of this base, plug it in, and this one here, it's very important. It's the height, but I need you to get used to saying height of the prism. Very important not to get it confused with the height, say, of the triangle here, because that's, you'll use that height of the triangle to find the area of the base. Very important that the height of the prism, after I do my two bases, color them in, I like to make a little line here so I can remember. The height of the prism is the distance between the two bases. Over here, here's my two bases. The distance between those is my height. Over here, I don't have an H in there for the height of the pyramid. However, I do have this slant height, which is very different than the height of the prism. Pyramid. This one is a slant height. It's actually the height of one of the faces. I like to put this little line this way and call it a lazy L. My slant height is considered the length. If you look at the difference, here's the point, the line that comes straight down perpendicular makes that H into the base. That's your height of the pyramid, but we're not using that one at this point. So make sure you don't get those two confused. You're using your slant height. Over here, you're talking about the height of the prism. Here's my base. Here's my base. So right here is my height of the prism. Well, okay, I think you know how to get all the main parts of this. We'll go ahead and come back, and I'll come back and show you how to fill in a formula and work it out following order of operations. Hope to see you back.